you lovely lot. Today using some 4D sculpting gel, or it is also known as Plasticine gel. We're going to see what we can come up with. So I was searching for all these things that you can do with this product, and I can get one video for flowers, I can get one video for lace, so on and so forth. What I can't get is one video that shows me everything in one go. So guys, we're going to do that today. So you might also notice that I have a lot and think, oh, she's got duplicates. I haven't got duplicates. What I've actually got is 2 or 3 shades of one colour. So I have a fluorescent, neon, green, yellow, pink. I have a dark brown, a light brown, so on and so forth with these colours. I got them from AliExpress if anybody is interested, and I actually got them way before Christmas. I gave a couple for a challenge, so that's how I know when I got these. Anyway, let's get on to the design. So the quickest and easiest way to apply this sculpting gel if you are doing lace is to put it on the back of a tip and scrape it down. You just see me do that. So here I'm using a orange wood stick, and what I'm going to do is shape the top and then scrape it away. I tended to use the orange wood stick and a gel brush with a little bit of gel cleanse in a pot at the side of me. So I'm just neatening up those sides where it's actually pushed it off while I've shaped it. So I'm going to come in with the pointy end of this orange wood stick, and I'm going to shape the top slightly away so that it looks like lace. You can see what I'm doing here. What you will notice is that I mark it, then I go back and I will then make the indentations thicker, wider as I, look at it and visualise it and do. So what I will do is, I will mark it first, then I go back and refine that shape. So I mark where it's going to be. Does that look okay? Yes, it does. What you don't want to do is go in and make a big mark indentation in that 4D sculpting gel to then find that you don't like it, it looks too big, because it's harder then to rectify that. Whereas if you just mark it slightly, and you'll see me doing that, you can always go in and make it bigger. You look at it, yes, that's great. If you don't, you can go in with your brush, and it's easier to fill a hole that's small than it is if you'd made it larger to begin with. So here you can see me doing the centre piece of this lace, and then what I will do is work around that. So what I'm going to do once I'm happy with that flower, then I'm going to go all the way around and make a small indentation, a dot. Do I like that? Is that okay? Yes. I'm going to go in again, and this time I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Then what I'll do is go around the edges and put those flower leaves there, like so, just to fill in that gap. Now once I'm perfectly happy with this, I will cure it in the lamp for a full 60 seconds. If the gel goes off slightly those edges like it did before, I'm just going to bring in the gel brush with a little bit of gel cleanse and just tap that back into place. I'm just going to let you finish watching this one. So this is our first design done, fully cured. Now we can move on to nail number 2. So taking half a dozen small beads of the sculpting gel onto the back of a form, the shiny side, I am then going to pop a ball in the middle for a flower, and then what I'm going to do is flatten out one of these beads of sculpting gel on a form into a half moon shape. then I will pop that around the centre of that rose. I will flash cure that while I move on to the second petal. Here you can see me shaping it, lifting it up and popping it around what we've already done. So that's just had a 10-second cure. So what I'm going to do is just tuck that under as far as I can. Then I'll come in with my brush. You can see what I'm doing here, and I will just repeat this process over and over until I get the rose that I want. And here we have it. Then I'm coming in with some metallic gel. It is gel paint that I'm using. I have mixed it with a little bit of top coat so that I get like a shimmer effect on the edges of those petals. Then what I'll do is pop that in the lamp and give it a full 60-second cure. Fully cured and out the lamp, we're then going to come in with my second shade of green sculpting gel, and I'm going to do some leaves. So I've already done a couple in the lighter green, and I'm going to do a darker green, so I'm going to pop that on there. Then with my brush with a little bit of gel cleanse, I'm going to put it into a leaf shape, and I'm going to make the darker ones a little bit smaller. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to come in with the orange wood sticks and make some markings so you can see quite clearly that it's the leaf to this rose. I'm going to do 2 of those, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, 2 in the lighter green and 2 in the darker shade of green. Then I'm going to pop that in the lamp and give it a full cure. Nail design number 2 finished. Here we go. Now I can do number 3. So using this beautiful red on a black background, I'm going to be doing a bow. So I'll put it in like a triangle shape. I'm going to come in with the brush first and put it into the shape that I want, pushing it onto that nail tip. Then I'm coming in with the orange wood stick, and this is where I'm going to do my markings so that you can see it's a bow. So I will do this side and then I will repeat the process and do the second bit of the bow really. Here I'm coming in with a 3D brush just so that I can get a little bit of movement so it's not like a flat triangle. And like I said, what I will do is repeat that process and do it on the opposite side, like so. Pop that in the lamp, and then I'm going to get out a little bit more of this sculpting gel. Going to put that in a long wiggly worm shape, and this is going to be the ribbon to my bow. Again, I'm going to do 2 of these, but I think I only show you 1. We've got 5 designs to get through, guys, so I need to push on really. But you can see I push that down, make sure it's fully adhered to that nail tip before I start to shape it. Now you will notice as well, 3D sculpting brush, I have 2 of these. I have one for gel and I have one for acrylic. I do not use the same brushes for both products. Now once I've done the tails on that bow, I'm then going to come in and do the middle bit. So I just need a really small bit. I'm going to bend it around, tuck that in, take away any excess, tuck that right round. Again, it gives it that 3D motion, like the up and over, rather than just have it flat. Then I'll come in with that 3D brush, smooth it out, and then butt in the middle on each side, just again to help with the effect and the look. Guys, once I'm happy with that, that's going to have a full cure in the lamp, and then that's design number 3 finished. Using the yellow sculpting gel, here I'm going to roll it into a ball, pop it onto the nail tip, and the first thing I'm going to do is push it to adhere it to that nail tip. Then what I'm going to do is mould that into shape, and I'm going to have 2 of these, 1 on each side, and I'm going to go into the shape of a triangle, but it's going to be a soft triangle. It's going to have rounded edges, and I'm going to, like I said, do 2 of those. So once I've pushed it onto the nail tip, I'm then going to mould it into the shape that I want, do the other side, and then half the amount of sculpting gel I'm going to do 2 smaller little triangles, exactly the same process at the bottom. This will be the base for my butterfly. I will then get a small bit of the sculpting gel, roll it between my fingers and put that for the body in between those 4 triangles. With the base of my butterfly fully cured, I'm then going to come in with this beautiful glittery gel polish. Now I'm going to put this on sparsely, so I'm not going to do a really thick coat. As you can see, I'm doing it really thin. I'm just adding a little bit of glitz and glamour to this beautiful little butterfly. So I'm going to put it on the wings, and then what I'll do is come down the body of that butterfly, just like so, and then what I'll do is pop that in the lamp and give that a full cure. Then we're going to come in with a small fine detailer brush, some black artisan gel paint, and I'm going to edge the wings and the body in the black gel paint. I'm not going to show you all of it. I think I'll show you like a couple of wings, and then we move on to the body. I'm also going to add the antennas so that you can tell it looks like a butterfly. So this is where I'm really going in and putting in that detail. When adding detail to a 3D image like this, make sure you're looking at it from the top, because if you go too far round the product, you'll actually lose that line. So you do need to look at it from the top and make sure that it's even all the way round. Then what I'm going to do is, that just looks like an outlined butterfly, so what I'm going to do is go in with some white, and what that will do is show a highlight. So I'm just going to highlight where the sun would catch it, and that will bring again this 3D image to life. And I'm going to do that on all 4 wings. I am going to fully cure that in the lamp, and it's a 60-second cure for the artisan gel paint. As you can tell, I'm not putting it all the way around, just where the sun would catch it, and just give it that highlight that will then bring this to life. I just love it. I think it's really cute. To finish off this, I'm going to come in with a dotting tool, black artisan paint, and just give it a couple of dots on each of the wings. I'm not going to go into great detail with things like the gel, because honestly I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. You could go in and put in lines and make the wings all pretty, and you can do all that if you want to, but I'm trying not to be too complicated with the designs here, guys. Now that's fully cured and in the lamp, we're coming in with our final nail play today with this 4D sculpting gel, or as it's also known, plasticine gel, and we're coming in with the brown. Now this is where you'll see the 2 shades that I have in the brown. I have like a really darker brown, and then a beautiful beigey shade. So I have done the body. Now I'm coming in with the ears, pop them on, then I'm going to come in with the brush, flatten them out and get the shape that I want. I'm going to do exactly the same, and I'm going to do the feet. I am flash curing in between each stage here, guys. I'm going to get a little bit here and I'm going to roll it like I have done all the others, a little mini sausage, and I'm going to pop that on for a arm and then push it and blend it with my gel brush. So that's the base of my teddy bear done. Now I'm coming in with that lighter brown. I'm going to start off with his snout, and I'm going to pop that on again using my gel brush with a little bit of gel cleanse on, pop that into shape and push that onto the darker brown. Then what I'm going to do is, using a really teeny tiny bit of the sculpting gel, I'm going to put it just inside his ears, on his belly, and then a teeny tiny bit on the soles of his feet. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to come in with a dotting tool, guys, and I'm going to do his eyes. Again, using the black artisan gel paint, I'm going to fully cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds. Then I'm going to come in with a little bit, teeny tiny bit of white for his pupils. Then with my fine detailer brush, I'm going to put some details onto his snout. So I'm going to do his little mouth and his nose. Pop that in the lamp for a full cure. How super cute is he? Like I said, I'm going to put some of that beige on his belly and his feet. Then guys, that's the end of the video today. I really do hope you've enjoyed this little 4D sculpting gel nail play. I know I have. I absolutely loved having a play with this product. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video today, would you please take a moment and hit that thumbs up? And if you're not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you would. Guys, until next time, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye.